Hello everyone and welcome back to Dr. Debt Free. In today's video, I wanted to go over my Q4 finance update for 2021. This will include going over debt payoff, savings, and investments made from the start of October until the end of December for 2021. Now in the Q4 of 2021, I earned a total income of $23,739.74. And what that was comprised of was in October, I earned $8,020.67. In November, it was pretty close to that at $8,041.45. And in December, with all of the vacations and days off with the holidays, I earned slightly lower, but still semi-close at $7,677.62. So this was by far my highest earning quarter in 2021. And this is the type of income that I would love to bring to all of my quarters of 2022. Let's see where my debt payoff and how that went in this last quarter of 2021. So for debt payoff, we started the quarter in October with $197,123.76. And now over those 3 months, I was able to contribute $3,138.76 towards the debt. However, a pretty big portion of that was from interest. And I realized that as I was going through the numbers. So $848.02 that I contributed was actually went right to interest. So at the end of the quarter, I finished with $194,833.02 of debt left over. So over this quarter, I was able to pay off $2,290.74 of the principal. So not my best, especially considering the amount of income that I did earn in the last quarter. However, I am happy that this still is moving in the right direction, and I'm excited to see where debt payoff goes in the first quarter of 2022 and so on. So for savings in the Q4 of 2021, the only thing I was saving for, because it was a relatively expensive quarter, was my tax savings. So it started the month of October with no money saved up for taxes. So if you've seen my most recent video of my spending plan for 2022, I talked about how this is something I've struggled with over the last few years that I have been a chiropractor. I have to put money aside for taxes as I'm not an employee. So I've set up a better plan for 2022. However, in this last quarter, I started with zero. So this is actually when I started my plan where once I get paid, I transfer my tax money immediately to my savings account. And that's what I started here in October onward for the rest of the year. So started that quarter with zero, and I was able to contribute $4,507.67, which is also what I ended the quarter with. So pretty happy to have at least something put away there. I'm definitely playing catch up here in the Q1 of 2022 as taxes are due at the start of May, but I'm hoping to make some major headway here with that. That way I can get ahead, hopefully, eventually for 2022 as well. Now, for my third category that I wanted to talk about today, which is investments. There are two different platforms that I do my investments through. The first one is Wealthsimple, and this isn't something that I have actively been contributing to for the last quarter. So I actually started the fourth quarter with $117.39 in that platform and didn't contribute anything over those 3 months. So finished with $124.13, which is pretty cool because this is actually just an increase of $6.74. That is pure market increase. The other platform that I use to do my investments is actually through my financial advisor. I'm doing mutual funds right now just because they're very, very stable, but still earning me a decent amount of money. And this is something that I'm really proud of, the amount that I was able to contribute through last year, but also in the fourth quarter of last year. So for my mutual funds, I started the fourth quarter with $5,044.53, and I finished the fourth quarter with $6,801.54. Now this is a difference of $1,757.01. And the cool thing here is that over those 3 months, I only contributed $1,500. So the leftover $257.01 is actually due to market increase. So excited to one day eventually be out of debt. That way I can really start using my money to its full advantage and investing way more on a monthly basis, because it's incredible how much the market can increase and how much interest can compound in the positive direction. So when I look back at my income of $23,739.74 for the fourth quarter, I like to break it down into what percentage each of my categories, how much I spent in each of those categories over the 3 months. And when I tallied it, I spent 13.2% of that income on debt payoff, 18.9% on my tax savings, and 6.3% on investments. And when I tally this percentage up, we get 38.4% that was put towards these great goals that have a positive effect on my financial well-being in the fourth quarter of 2022. So I'm still pretty happy with that, but I'm hoping we can see this number at least a 50% for the first quarter of 2022. So that is it for my quarter 4 financial update. I'm going to be posting these more frequently in 2022. So if that interests you, hit subscribe so you can follow along for the journey.